Amarillo City Council providing an update into their investigation into Amarillo Economic Development Corporation's $750,000 wire transfer to The Range during today's meeting. We've been following this story for a while. Let's get to our update tonight. During the meeting, the council heard from the city internal auditor on initial findings, the city manager on recommendations, and AEDC's president and CEO on the changes they're already working on. KMR Local 4's Maya Clark has that story from your local election headquarters.
According to the City of Amarillo's internal auditor, Neil Gerber, 98 hours have been spent auditing AEDC's budget over the past 3 years with no inconsistencies. Mayor Cole Stanley and Councilmember Les Simpson highlighting what this means as the city and AEDC try to move forward.
However, if we tried to project and said, hey, this is the only thing that we've seen, then it makes it very peculiar in its nature, which makes it more important, I think, to hold in a corrective measure for that one item. If we had a business practice, then we would need to go back and look at why are we doing business that way. So I think it's both good and bad in what we're seeing.
I don't expect to find anything in this report that shows that that the EDC has been doing anything other than they're supposed to be doing, and they've been operating above board. What I hope is that that we can start focusing on the bigger picture things, and it's important to for council and the EDC to project an image to potential companies who might come here, and that we trust each other, that we work together.
A major point of discussion surrounding if AEDC's budget for the next fiscal year should be approved and if it should have stipulations.
We'll have a constrained budget with a few additional policy measures that the AEDC brought in, as well as recommendations from our staff that'll go ahead and pass September 30th, which is Monday. And so the budget we could put behind us, and then we're going to focus on financial review and potential corrective action.
I'm fine with approving the budget as is. I trust the EDC to do it. Of all the times to think that the EDC would try to do something when all this attention is on them, that just doesn't make sense to me. I trust the people, I trust the staff, I trust the board. And that's the way that I felt about it.
Since the wire transfer was brought to light, AEDC has worked to determine what policies need to be in place and recently approved policies as they try to move forward.
Any line item is budgeted. We can go over that by $50,000. Anything over that, we have to be approved by our board and the city council. And if there's not a line item budget, we could anything that's not a line item budget, $50,000 or more, has to be approved by our board and the city council. And the other thing we approved was any expenditure at all, no matter what it is, if it's over $500,000, has to be signed off by our board chair, and then it'll go to the city to be paid.
Bentley adds they want to do what's best to make sure the right procedures are in place so that AEDC board members know what can and cannot be done. Live in studio, Maya Clark, KMR Local 4 News. Andy?
Again, those changes AEDC made on their own. To go back and watch today's council meeting and see our previous reporting, there is a lot to unpack there, and we'll continue to follow it all the way through the end. Head over to our website, myhighplains.com.